With the increased influences of social networking in the modern society, more enterprises have paid attention to the importance of social networking and tried to build their social networking presence. However, with the increased use of social networking for the enterprise, how to measure social networking investment has been a key issue to the enterprise because it plays an important role in affecting the enterprise choosing and using social networking platforms. There are various tools that have been used in measure social networking investment. The aim of our group presentation is to demonstrate effective tools to measure social networking investment for our chosen business, and the presentation will be described the research on the topic, various proposing best practices to use the chosen tools or analytics. Among the key online tools or analytics used to measure social networking investment, 4 important tools including Google Analytics, TweetDeck, social mention, Topsy analysis will be used in the presentation in measure social networking investment of our chosen business. The chosen business is Volvo as a global automobile company. In order to better evaluate the effectiveness of these 4 line tools in measuring social networking investments, an advertising campaign of Volvo to promote its new car V60 is chosen to be assessed. The aims and objectives of Volvo V60 advertising campaign are to pass the relevant information about V60 to potential customers and raise people's attention and discussion to V60 through social networking platforms. The presentation will be identify the most effective and useful tools to measure social networking efforts through showing how these 4 selected tools have helped to evaluate different elements of the campaign.
Okay, thank you, Libin. Now I will introduce the Google Analytics. There are 4 online tools including Google Analytics, TweetDeck, Social Mention, Topsy Analytics. They are all using to assess their effectiveness in measuring social networking efforts. The criteria of measurement include reference traffic, community engagement, content relevance, measuring sentiment, and conversion rate. Google Analytics provides powerful tracking on anyone with web presence, large or small. It's one of the most powerful web analytics solutions on the market, and is free for anyone to use. This online tool of Google Analytics is good to examine reference traffic through tracking visitors from all referrals including search engine, display advertising, pay-per-click networks, email marketing, and digital collateral, such as links with PDF documents. Google Analytics is useful in measuring visits from different referrals and different sources. For example, the use of Google Analytics can differentiate visits through social media from all visits, and the use of Google Analytics can differentiate visits from different countries or areas. The Volvo company also used Google Analytics to promoting the V60 to measure the effectiveness of social networking through well-examined referral traffic. To use Google Analytics can also help measure the social networking efforts of the advertising campaign for V60, so measuring visits from different referrals including its own website, social media platform, search engine, and other sources. On the other hand, the use of Google Analytics can help measure the social networking efforts of the advertising campaign for V60 through examining visits from different countries, because it is effectiveness in measuring the range covered by the advertising campaign. Moreover, Google Analytics can also use conversion rate and content relevance to measure the social networking efforts. Google Analytics can effectiveness in measuring social conversion, including both assisted social conversion and last interaction social conversions. On the other hand, search by keyword in Google Analytics can help to reach the relevant content, but Google Analytics is poor in measuring sentiment and community engagement. Although Google Analytics can identify poorly performing page with techniques such as funnel visualization, where visitors came from referrals, how long they stayed, and their geographical position. It has important limitation that the ad filtering program and extensions can block Google Analytics, and users deleting or blocking Google Analytics cookies will have a negative effect on data accuracy. The problem of data accuracy caused by Google Analytics has not helped the company of Volvo to measure the effectiveness of the advertising campaign on its V60 car. Okay, now I will hand it over to Huang Jiang.
Hello, my name is Huang Jiang. I will introduce Twitter DAG. Twitter DAG is social media dashboard application for management of a Twitter and Facebook account. Unlike other Twitter applications, it interfaces with the Twitter API to allow users and reserve Twitter and web profiles. This online tool is Twitter DAG have an important advantage that it is most popular Twitter application with a 23% market share, only following the official Twitter website for posting new status updates, and it is compatible with almost all main operating systems. Twitter DAG's interface consists of a series of customizable conclusions, which can be set up to display Twitter and Facebook updates, Twitter direct message, Facebook comment, or the Twitter of the single user. Twitter DAG is effective in stating Twitter reserved and set by user, which can measure to social networking in broad source, reflecting refresh traffic, content relevancy, and conversion rate and measuring sentiment of the user. This online tool has a inflectivity help the Volvo to measure the effectiveness of its adverse campaign on the V60 car. On the one hand, the frequent Twitter and Facebook updates and comment can help to examine different traffic and measure the attention of the user to the device content. On the other hand, through the content of the post on Twitter and Facebook, the company can measure the content relevance and the assessment of the user to the advanced content launched by Jiabo that play an important role in measuring the social networking in broad source measure. Whether the social networking investment has helped to the company achieve its individual and object of the advancing company. However, this shows that the use of the Twitter DAG can only measure part in effectiveness of the social networking investment because it is limited to two social networking sites including Twitter and Facebook, rather than being applied to all social networking sites. Therefore, the use of the Twitter DAG only can measure the effectiveness of Volvo's social networking investment social Twitter and Facebook. Okay.
Social mention is also an important online tool used to measure the social networking investment. This online tool depends on using mentions to measure the effectiveness of social network of the organization's activities such as an advertising campaign, strength, sentiment, patient, and reach are four main keys is aspect in social mentions to measure the social networking efforts. This online tool uses keywords to search the phrase mentions relating to the keyword among all online mentions. These 4 key aspects of social mentions can measure the social networking efforts through examining referring traffic, content relevant, community engagement, sentiment, and conversion rate.
Hello everyone, I'm Zhaohua. Now I'm going to talk about the Topsy analytics. As an online analytics to measure the social networking efforts, Topsy focuses on searching by the keyword and summarizing of the frequency of mentions of the keyword appeared through social media platforms. This online analytics has some advantage in measure the social networking efforts that firstly measures the frequency of mention of keywords appeared through social net media platforms in different time intervals such as 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, and 1 month. Secondly, it can measure the connect revenues through summarizing the revenues mentions from different areas such as links, trends, photos, videos, and express. Thirdly, it can difference mentions of the keywords from different social networks such as Twitter, Google+, and Facebook. Lastly, compared with other online tools of analytics, Topsy has special advantage that it can search and compare up to 3 queries. For example, the use of Topsy can allow comparing the frequency of mention of up to 3 keywords at the same time. Now I'm going to talk about conclusion. Through comparing those 4 online tools or analytics to measure the social networking investments, social mention is the most effective tools to measure the social networking investments of Volvo's V60 advertising campaign. With these online tools can measure the referring traffic through measure the proportion of mentions relating to V60 advertising campaign. Among total mentions, measure conversion rates through measuring likelihood of repeat mentions relating to V60 advertising company from the same anchor users. Measure community engagements through summarizing the numbers of users giving mentions and measuring the proportion of others of mention relating to total mentions and measure a statement of user relating to V60 advertising company through summarizing the number of positive nature and negative mentions of users and measure the ratio of positive to negative mentions. Other online tools or analytics have some limitations in measuring social networking investments for Volvo. Many affiliate programs and extensions can block Google Analytics, and user delecting or blocking Google Analytics cookies will have a negative effect on data accuracy. TwinDeck is only applied to 2 social networking sites, including Twitter and Facebook, rather than being applied to all social networking sites. Topsy only summarizes mentions of keywords and does not measure segments of users through different positive and negative mentions. Thank you.